Okay. Hi, everybody. It's your old pal Neil. I should tell you, this is take 200. This is take 3, I think. Happened to get the first take on film. That went great. Okay, so I guess we're here at the weigh-in. What's going through my head? Everything. That's not gonna help. We're done. Like you're gonna hear all of that. So.
Okay, I'll start over. Go ahead.
That's done. Yeah. Was excited to do this. Intentionally waited for my wife to get home. Hoped that after a how many hour day?
9.
A 9-hour day shooting a wedding, she would want to help me record this. At least sit in on it and be my moral support and technical support. And she's done all that. Even being tired at the detriment of doing me a huge favor. Yeah. The first little thing, and I flew off the handle. Like, I knew exactly what to do to stop all this from happening. We're at the weigh-in, by the way. This is like step 1, or whatever you want to call it. I haven't weighed myself in forever. I feel like garbage most of the time. And I know it's because, well, we'll just do today, for example, or the last 24 hours. I think it was 3 a.m. I was pretty hungry, and I went and made a bowl of chicken corn chowder with Ritz crackers, Cajuned it up and made it all nice and good, and got about halfway through that thing and felt like I had eaten a 10-course dinner. That was at 3 a.m. It's now
12:30.
12:30 the next day. Went through the whole phase. I know all the stages of hunger, or what, starvation, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know why, but dry heaved earlier today. Felt a lot better. My stomach's hurt all day, but that's normal. If there was an Olympic sport for shooting yourself in the foot, like gold. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and do this. Warning, I'm going to take off my clothes. Not all my clothes. Seriously. I'm super nervous. And I'm doing my best to shut out the yelling and screaming that's happening in my head right now. That's telling me, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing is what it's saying. Like you're about to ruin your life. Well, the fact is I haven't weighed myself in a couple years. So I've been one-mealing it for 7 years. Except for when I was in treatment. And then more times than not, I would skip breakfast for sure. In lieu of a Mountain Dew. Okay, so we're gonna reset the camera, get some things going. I'm gonna have boxers on, guys, come on. I can't promise how my butt is gonna look in these. And it scares the hell out of me. Alright, BRB. Okay, so yeah, awesome. I'm actually scared. Chicken prepared. Looking at how I look. See?
What did it say? What did it say?
Wow.
What did it say?
It said, I'm close.
What did it say?
It said 147.2. It was all in my head. That entire scenario. I thought I weighed nothing. Wow. Another scenario completely invented.
Maybe you're seeing something different in the mirror than what is true.
Which fits all the profiles and all the...
You have a hard time with
Alright, well then we're going to turn this into making Mr. Flab here, Mr. Fab.
You still need a good diet.
Absolutely. And you could play 7-course bongas on this belly. Chicken fanzarelli. What do you think?
I'm thinking I hope that helps you see the way that I see you.
Oh, maybe. Alright. Well, there's a truth. No, a truth. You see what you did there? There's a lie exposed. I'm not grossly thin.
I told you you were.
You didn't. Why I loved you like a chicken loves his shoe. You know how would you get a chicken with a shoe? Yeah?
No,
Oh,
never had a chicken with a shoe.
it's crazy town. Hide the children. You know what I'm saying?
I heard the old woman that lived in the shoe,
Huh?
she used to make chicken in that shoe sometimes, so maybe that would count.
Well, yeah, she'd make chicken. She didn't have no chickens in there.
That's true.
That's why she was making so much chicken.
That's true.
Causing a ruckus in the shoe tonight. We lost our connection to the camera town. Wonder if we should call Julie Brown. Downtown Julie Brown, because she was a VJ? She would probably know.
She probably would.
Probably.
But then there was the other Julie Brown, the redheaded Julie Brown. Remember her? She was also a VJ. There were two Julie Browns. You don't remember that?
Get right on it.
Yes,
Julie
baby.
Brown?
Yeah, you had downtown Julie Brown and regular Julie Brown, who was like a redheaded chick, and she like wore crazy makeup and like leopard print and stuff. And
But she wasn't even trying.
she was in her time.
But you can't be...
Maybe she
That'd be
was.
like going in the NBA with your name, just change your name to Michael Jordan.
Maybe
No, guys,
she-
I'm Michael Jordan. That was 10 years ago. Oh, no. Like, at least be like, you know, like Uptown Jackie Brown or something. You know what I mean? Like, you get to choose. If her name was Julie Brown, that's a damn shame. Chicken in the rain. Kind of like that. 100. I knew that would happen. 147 pounds. Well, now I don't even feel like putting out a video of that. You know what I mean?
Why? It's part of your healing. You could help other people. Absolutely put that out. That's great. It's real.
Chicken appeal. Yeah. Ha! That fits exactly. It's the lies we tell ourselves. It's the same thing. All right, so it's 48 hours after I filmed that, and I'm finally built up the courage enough to edit it. I've gotten to this point in the editing and I felt like I needed to cut in and say kind of how I felt in the 2 days since that was shot. I would say initially I felt good about exposing the lie. You know, that's what we're doing this for, right? And then I went and looked at what we'd shot. And I guess it can only be described as shame. The thing I was trying to do to make the voice quieter, and I guess I'm just realizing this now, is he flips it. I say a he, I don't know, it. My thoughts flip into, instead of submissiveness, which is what we're, I called you out. You know what I mean? Like, you can stop now. It just flipped into, you are such an idiot for believing all that, and I fooled you. So what do? All I know is I can't stop doing this before I've ever really started. And if I'm gonna be ashamed to show that, then this channel's not gonna work. And I'm not gonna grow, because watching this made me realize that it was shame. In the end, it kind of devolved into conversation and joking. I think it was just a cover, you know? Because I didn't know how to process any of that. Well, if the only way out is through, then we'll keep going. But I also realized something else during that whole process, which I'll show you here at the end. You know, I'd like to end it on a happier note, but a little glimpse into my mind, or, well, that's what this is about, is to where this whole thing ended up taking me, which was into the realization that my addiction just switches targets. Because I'm realizing even when I was going through the steps, I still wasn't eating right. Probably because it was and still is the one thing I can control in a world that's out of control. I'm tired of it switching. So facing this and saying, yeah, I was a fool for believing that, but I'm not going to anymore, is countering the negative with that going to be enough? That if I have to counter a negative thought with a positive thought, then I just have to do it one more time. Just one more time, then it hits me. Well, there's some part of me that's stubborn enough to keep beating myself up. So how do we try to turn that same will and that same drive? You know, the same drive that kept me up for 28 hours trying to get that vacation video out because I said I would do it. How do I harness that power? Is it through stopping putting nasty crap into my body, nasty in, nasty out? The simplest things seem to be the ones that are the longest lasting. I don't know, well, we'll close with this.
Just talk to me.
Yeah, I have zero urge to drink. Is that true? Yes. Okay. So the self-destruct button, it just shifted to something else. You little face. It just shifts. It's like, holy cow, finally, you know? I'm not thinking about taking a drink every 2 seconds. Then the truth of sobriety comes in, which is why the relapse rate is like 90%. Because life gets harder. So much harder. And there's no relief. It's like, well, if you had a place, at least when I was drinking, I could not think about it for a while. Okay, now I can think about it. Okay. And you do the steps and you face it and you apologize to the people you need to apologize to. The other part of the daily steps is to not make and think about if you've wronged anybody, and, you know, if you did, the next day be sure to do something about it. And I don't do that, I don't think. Like offend people, you know what I mean? Like hurt, offend people, you know?
Are you sure?
Who do I define as people? But I don't think I do it daily. As my posture gets worse and worse, is like obviously something. I know I've been crap. Or are you talking about me?
What are you doing every day to hurt yourself?
When I get hungry, I relish the rumble. Why? Smoking too much? See, now I feel like a little kid. And this is what I'm here for. Okay. Hi, everybody. It's your old pal Neil. I should tell you, this is taking